Hurricane Melissa has now reached catastrophic strength, with the Weather Channel confirming it as a Category 5 monster barreling toward Jamaica. According to the National Hurricane Center, Melissa's sustained winds have reached between 160 and 175 miles per hour, making it the strongest storm of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season and one of the most powerful hurricanes to ever threaten the Caribbean. Satellite images show an enormous, perfectly formed eye as the storm crawls slowly toward Jamaica's southern coastline, amplifying fears of devastating flooding and landslides due to its sluggish pace. Meteorologists say Melissa's slow movement, less than 3 miles per hour, means the island could endure hours of violent wind, torrential rainfall, and life-threatening storm surge. The Weather Channel's live tracker shows the storm's outer bands already lashing parts of eastern Jamaica, with winds strong enough to rip off rooftops and uproot trees. Officials have issued mandatory evacuation orders in several parishes, urging residents to seek shelter in schools, churches, and government centers now converted into emergency refuges. Jamaica's Prime Minister described the storm as an event unlike anything we have faced in our lifetime, warning that coastal communities could see water levels rise several meters above normal tides. Experts predict rainfall totals of up to 40 inches in isolated areas, a volume that could cause landslides in the island's mountainous regions and wash away roads connecting rural towns. The Weather Channel's live updates show that the hurricane's eye projected to make landfall within the next 12 hours, though any wobble in its track could dramatically change which regions take the hardest hit. Storm chasers have captured haunting images of Melissa's perfectly circular eye, a calm void surrounded by walls of spinning destruction. 3 deaths have already been reported in the eastern Caribbean as the storm passed over open waters, toppling small boats and flooding low-lying islands. In Jamaica, power companies have begun preemptive shutdowns to protect infrastructure, while hospitals brace for outages and surges in emergency cases. Air and seaports have suspended all operations until further notice. After striking Jamaica, forecasts show Melissa curving northwest toward Cuba and possibly the Bahamas, though the path remains uncertain. Even if it weakens slightly, the storm's size and intensity mean it will continue to pose life-threatening hazards well beyond its center. Meteorologists caution that strong rip currents and large waves could reach the southeastern United States later this week. The Weather Channel's hurricane tracker continues to update every hour, displaying the storm pressure drop, wind speeds, and trajectory in real time, while radar maps reveal a massive system stretching hundreds of miles across the Caribbean Sea. As the region braces for impact, emergency officials urge residents to stay off the roads, keep communication lines open, and rely only on official information sources. Many shelters are already filled, and volunteers are working around the clock to distribute food, water, and medical supplies. Melissa's fury is expected to test the limits of Jamaica's disaster preparedness system, marking a moment that could define this year's hurricane season. With its relentless wind, towering waves, and unyielding rain, Hurricane Melissa is shaping up to be one of the most historic and destructive storms in modern Caribbean history, its full power only now beginning to unfold before the eyes of the world.